Hey thespians, happy birthday! Because, yeah, wow, a year, that's a big thing. That's pretty awesome. In celebration for the year, I am deliberately making my hair do crazy things because that's important to this channel. What would also be important to this channel is me not getting run over, but hey, that's another video milestone of mine. I tend to kind of do videos while crossing the road. So yeah, a whole year. Wow, that's kind of, wow. Yeah. I'm just gonna say words. Sorry if I'm kind of really hamming up this excitement right now because I'm actually completely exhausted. I've got scars all over my hands and I'm just raw red because I've been helping out with a bump out for a show that I had nothing to do with and just happened to be a few of my friends involved, and they needed someone to come in and help out, someone who knew the space because it was at the student theatre space, which I'm very familiar with, and they aren't. So it just kind of came to the point that I got asked to come in, and there was a particular job that needed to be done that night, and I knew needed to be done that night in order for the bump in that's happening tomorrow, well today now, to work, so I knew that needed to be done, and I knew that none of them knew how to do that particular job, so I had in, and that brings me to something I want to talk about for this video, but first, I just want to say, welcome to Sam. It's lovely to have you here. It's particularly lovely to have another male. I'm not a sexist person, but you know, I was starting to feel a little bit in the minority. So it's good to have another one, because that's best, I feel. It's best to have this kind of mix of genders as opposed to just all of the girls and Kevin who, yeah, it's whatever. But yes, welcome. It's wonderful to have you here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you. By the way, thank you for sending random people you know in Melbourne to find me on YouTube. Okay, awesome. If you want to continue doing that, I won't complain about subscribers. But on to what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the things we do in theatre that we'd never do in jobs in the real world. So for example, I've just gone and bumped out a show that I had nothing to do with and that I didn't get possum. That was a possum. It almost jumped in my head. So I just went and bumped out a show that I had nothing to do with, purely because I know quite a few of those people will be incredibly helpful to me in the future in situations where I need people to come help me bump out shows or work on shows, and I can say, well, I can't say, I would never say, I helped with this, please do this, but I've set myself up as someone who does that, and hopefully the favour gets returned to me. I find this incredibly interesting in terms of theatre because, and sorry about the lighting, I'm walking home at the moment from my dinner. It's like 1 AM, and there's people in loud, obnoxious cars behind me. Whatever, who needs, you know, proper cars? But so I can't see my face, it's the birthday and you can't see my face, oh, I feel so bad. So I find this very interesting about theatre because we do these things in the hope of getting a return, but with no guarantee that we will get a return out of them, because we have to rely on people. If we were working an office job, we would never do this. We'd never just come in and work a few hours at the office because someone needed us to, unpaid. It just wouldn't happen. It's just not that environment. And I literally cannot think of another environment, working environment, and I legitimately consider these things careers, even though I'm not getting paid for them yet. I consider every bump out, every show I go do, I consider one step further along a career path, because I'm getting my experience, I'm working on shows. These guys are officially classifying themselves as a theatre company now, so I was working with them. So we get this experience, and that's a career path, and it's such a diversely different career path to anything else that exists in the world, and I just find that interesting. And I would like to know what your guys' thoughts on that particular aspect of theatre is. This aspect that we do things that we don't necessarily need to do or would do in any other environment, but we do them here. And I don't think it's just because we're taught, like, I know a lot of theatre people, I know myself. Yes, most of us are lovely. We're not that lovely. Well, we're lovely people, but we're not like, I'm going to do something for free lovely. We're more, tell me my benefit, and then maybe I'll do something kind of lovely. So that's all I've got to say. Happy birthday. It's been a great year, and see you all soon.